morning, welcome to the Sick News Network. My name is Thomas O'Brien.
I'm Eric Garcia.
Raven Carlson.
It's Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday, December 5th. Let's get right to the weather.
For today's weather, the high will be 46 and the low will be 23. Tomorrow it is supposed to snow, so be prepared for that. And Friday will be partly cloudy, and Saturday and Sunday we are looking at a possible 12 inches of snow. Looking into next week, Monday is looking sunny with a high of 42 and a low of 23. That's all for your weather today. Now to your lunchtime meetings.
Now time for lunchtime meetings. Early lunch halt is West Hall. Wednesday is NIC. Thursday is Stuco. And Friday is a half day.
Now for your current school announcements. A National Honor Society service logs are due to Miss Owens on December 17th. These must be turned in to remain an active and recognized member of the national organization. See Miss Owens for a log or with any questions.
But don't forget to recycle all your plastic bottles in recycling bin in the cafeteria. These bottles will be used for McClay Smartphone and Ruler Amon's FCCLA Star events to create the hanging gardens.
Senior shirts are in. See Mrs. McDonald to pay and pick up.
Today, the LYI students are going to the Faith Community Health Center.
This Friday is a half day for teachers and service.
On Saturday, the BEHS band will play in Springfield for a Christmas parade at 2 p.m.
The high school band and choir Christmas concert will be at 6 p.m. on December 10th.
Book club meets after school on December 12th in Miss Owens' class.
December 19th, the drama class will host a play, Annie, at 6 p.m.
December 20th is a Bulldog Pride Assembly Day. It's also a half day, and it's when the first semester ends and Christmas break begins. The break ends on January 2nd.
School starts back on January 3rd, but there will be no VOTEC on that day, and there will be no VOTEC January 4th through 7th.
T-shirts, hoodies, and other attire are now available to purchase. Orders are due December 11th.
Don't forget on December 20th, it is a half day, but it's also Assembly Pride Day, so make sure you wear an ugly sweater, and it's a talent show. So make sure you sign up with Miss Mick if you want to participate. Go.
We have no local birthdays today, but we would like to wish a very happy birthday to Walt Disney, the creator of the one and only Mickey Mouse. If he were still alive today, he would be 117 years old. And it's also Martin Van Buren's birthday as well. He is the 8th President of the United States. If he was still alive, he would be 236 years old. And now to your sports.
Tonight, girls junior varsity will travel to Stratford and play in the 2018 Stratford Lady Indian Tournament. We will take on Rogersville at 6 p.m. The bus will leave at 4 p.m. Next, on Thursday, the varsity girls will be home to take on Fordland. This is a one-game night, so the start will be 6 p.m. Next, on Friday, the Hollister Tigers will be coming to town. The boys' game is set to begin at 6 p.m. with the junior varsity and varsity to follow. And finally, the junior varsity girls will once again travel to Stratford to wrap up their tournament there. Our games are at 10:45 against New Covenant and again at 1:15 versus Fair Grove.
On This Fit Life, we're giving you a full body workout in 4 moves with one piece of equipment. Pamela Hernandez, Thrive Personal Fitness with us. What are we going to do today?
We're going to work out with just one dumbbell because when it starts to get busy in the gym, and we know it will, you may only be able to get one piece of equipment, or maybe you just want to stay home and avoid the gym altogether and work out with your one dumbbell. So we're going to do something with this one piece of equipment, but a variety of training modalities so that we can get a really good and surprisingly challenging full body workout.
Okay.
So it starts with a goblet squat. So we're going to hold our weight here. We're going to do a normal squat, but we're not going to come all the way up. We're going to add a little pulse or a quarter of a squat and then come up.
All right.
So the extra time under tension makes this move harder without extra weight.
Okay.
So that's move 1. Move 2, we're going to add momentum. We're going to do a push press. Single arm, which is more core engagement when we work unilaterally. We're going to load our spring. We're going to get like a half a squat and then explode into the balls of the feet. Not jumping, not coming unattached from the ground, but also getting our heart rate up with that power and explosive movement. So you want to do both sides.
Takes a little practice.
It takes a little practice.
Do that one, yeah.
It's a tough one, but you do want to do both sides, and it will get easier as you go. So we're going to do another unilateral move.
Okay.
We're going to do an overhead reverse lunge. So you're working the arms isometrically supporting that weight, and then stepping back on the same side as low as you can, making the legs work harder with that extra range of motion. And then finally, we'll work the back with a basic row. This may be challenging enough for some folks, But if your weight just isn't quite as heavy as you'd like it to be for this move, you can turn this way. Hits the muscle a little differently, but that turn will give you more of a challenge.
All right.
And of course, you can always add body weight moves too, like push-ups and planks if you want to just add a little extra to the workout. But you really don't need to.
Yeah, you can get a full workout, 4 moves, 1 dumbbell. We did it for you on this Fit Life.
That's all for your news today. Don't forget, no, not just the news.
We are Renews of Fuzzy.
Have a great day.
Go.
And now for your random fact of the day. In Connecticut, in order to have a pickle, it must bounce.